Governor Nikki Haley's plan to fix South Carolina's roads could be heading for a detour. Good Friday evening to you. I'm Brian McConkey. Janet Parker has the night off. Now, just 2 days ago, Governor Nikki Haley answered the question a lot of people had on their minds. What is the plan to improve South Carolina's crumbling roads system? Well, it seems the answer wasn't good enough for some. Our Tara Pettit live in the newsroom now with more.
Governor Nikki Haley pivoted to two main issues during a Friday morning cabinet meeting, but not without questions regarding her roads plan. Democrats saying her State of the State address lacked vision and that they do not agree with her plan to fix crumbling infrastructure.
And it's protecting them, and it's protecting you, and it's protecting...
As Governor Nikki Haley focused on ethics and surplus state buildings during a Friday morning cabinet meeting, critics outside that room are still attacking her plan for fixing the state's road system.
I think the governor's taken the wrong approach, saying that it's either my way or the highway.
Will not support.
During Wednesday's State of the State address, Haley said she would raise the state's gas tax by 10 cents to pay for roads, but only if state income tax is cut by 2% and the Department of Transportation is restructured. Despite criticism, Haley insisting Friday that South Carolina can afford her proposal to cut income taxes by $9 billion over the next decade without cutting spending.
We can pay for this. There's a lot of people that are going to say, no, don't give money back. You can't look at the fact that on average we've had over $260 million in surplus every year and not say, okay, maybe it's time that we start giving this back to the taxpayers before everybody continues to spend it.
The state income tax, that money goes to our health care systems, to our education systems. So to cut the revenue from that means that there are going to be sizable cuts to those programs.
State economic advisors say Haley's plan to cut the top income tax bracket would reduce revenue by $1.8 billion yearly once the 10-year phase is fully implemented. That represents 25% of the $6.9 billion spending proposal for next fiscal year that she released last week.
The revenues are jumping. The population is growing. The businesses are coming. #1 in manufacturing, #1 in international investment. Do you think we're not going to reward the taxpayers for this? It is there.
Still, state Democrats say the plan to pay for transportation upgrades while giving tax breaks is fuzzy math.
The math to me doesn't add up, and it looks like we'll be getting less revenue, shrinking our tax base versus growing it.
Haley making her case looking at the last few years of post-Great Recession recovery.
There is more revenue, there's more people, there is more business that's being done in South Carolina. When that happens, there is more revenue.
And despite the criticism facing Governor Haley's roads plan, a group that would normally oppose a tax increase is offering her some support tonight. The South Carolina Club for Growth supports her proposal, even though it includes a gas tax increase, saying they hope lawmakers will take the plan seriously and pass it quickly. It still remains to be seen if that will happen. Live in the newsroom, Tara Pettit, Watch Fox News.